Her vocals were so good.
Monty, good morning. Where are we? Monty, hey, say hi everyone. Montana Lynn. Hey, where are we? We're at the vet. You're a little nervous.
So we were at the vet this morning because Monty is having some crazy allergies and I think she has an ear infection. She swims a lot. And with golden retrievers, their ears need to stay dry. They're so floppy. And I do a good job at keeping them dry after she goes swimming, but sometimes there's a yeast buildup. Anyway, it's been bothering her for about, not a long time, like a week or two. So I wanted them to go in and do a deep cleaning, and she's been biting her paws, all of her paws, gnawing on them, waking me up in the middle of the night. So clearly it's allergy season for me, so it's probably allergy season for her. So we're just gonna get that figured out, huh, girly girl? Yeah, you don't wanna be here. Last time you were here, you were getting fixed.
You wanna show everybody your new harness? So this is her new harness. It is from Wild One in this beautiful green color called Moss. And she has the matching leash. It is absolutely gorgeous. They were so sweet to send this over. Yeah, so you guys can check out Wild One. They have so many colors. I love their harnesses. They're made of neoprene, so you can get them wet and they're really quick to dry. But what I like the most is it has two clasps that open up in the back. And also their new design has a clasp in the front. Before it never used to have this. So it opens up quickly. She's just gonna lick me. And this color is just absolutely gorgeous. It's my favorite color.
Also, you guys, Wild One was so nice. They gave me a code Daniel15 to get 15% off everything at Wild One.
So update, Monty. It is because of the swimming, but it's a golden retriever thing. They're gonna clean out her ears. Her right ear, it's not the left, it's the right one, this one. And they're gonna give you some topicals for your paws, and they're gonna give you an allergy shot, and we're gonna put you on a new flea and tick preventative because it is flea season, even though you don't have them. That's a good girl.
Good morning, guys. It's the next day. So actually, last night was wild. I went to 2 concerts last night. Got home at 3:30 in the morning. Very unlike me. But my friend Mike, who I actually have never met, but we've been following each other for years. He's in LA. Him and I are big Bebe Rexha fans. And I saw that she had a tour stop in LA. I'm like, we need to go. So we finally met. It was so much fun. We had a great time at the show. Tickets were like $15. Bebe is amazing live. Her vocals were so good. I'm gonna pop in some footage from the show right here. It was epic. She was giving. And then after that, my friend Manny actually texted me and was like, do you want to go out tonight? I'm like, no, I'm ready to go home. It's like 9:30 at this point. But he's like, we need to go to this party called Evita in LA because allegedly Kesha is performing at 1 in the morning. So by the time we got to the club, it was wild. It was crazy. Manny, me, Mike, and my friend Z, we all went. It was really fun. And then I was dying. Like after midnight, I'm so tired. But I haven't seen Kesha in 10 years. The last time I went was with my college boyfriend, Eric, and we dressed up. It was like Memorial Day weekend, and it was so much fun. I'm a huge Kesha fan, and she, you know, she's in a whole different chapter of her life right now. So it was really cool to go and support, and it was like, it's kind of like an underground club, and it's kind of like a secret. They only have 6 parties a year, I think, and then the club doesn't exist, or that certain party doesn't exist, and they have a secret celebrity performer that they announced the week before. And this time it was Kesha. It was one of her first performances, and she's like free from her legal issues. So around 1:30, Kesha takes stage. It was insane. I actually my ears are ringing. I lost my hearing. I was so tired. I was being pushed and shoved like I was 20 going to a concert again, and it was so much fun. I just haven't been to concerts in so long, and I lived in such a bubble, you know, with a lot of friends being influencers or having certain levels of fame, and you know, when we would go out, it would be super uncomfortable for them because not really uncomfortable for them. They were just kind of doing their job. But like, imagine you're going to a show or you're going out to eat and you're there with your friends and your friends keep having to take pictures with people. And it's wonderful. I love meeting people, but I don't have the issues that they do because I'm a small creator in comparison to a lot of my friends. So they would just get like bombarded, like out in WeHo or at the club or at dinner or wherever. So going to concerts with my friends was not really on the table, and it was really like, I just like wasn't enjoying myself because I couldn't enjoy the company that I had with them. You know what I mean? I wouldn't consider myself famous, but I love meeting people. And when people ask for pictures or want to say hi, like I always oblige. I like having like a real connection, but I don't think I would ever want to get to that level where it's that insane and that intense. Like you can't even go to a concert or a show without having like 1 minute to yourself or constantly having a phone on you. And I did experience that life for like 6 to 7 years with my ex, and it was just like exhausting. You just like, you feel like you're not living in the real world. And I always loved concerts. I worked in radio when I was in college. I had a radio show. So it was just really nice to just be at a show and just like vibe to the music and have a good time. So it was kind of nice to be like pushed and shoved and be sweaty and upset because I don't know. Shows are so much fun. I have a great time. I used to like go to them all the time. So hopefully I'll start doing that again. But it was really great. The show was so much fun. But now I just had breakfast with my mom. It is Saturday. I head to Montana tomorrow. My mom and I went to Sweet Butter. I'm actually drinking a coffee right now. And I stopped at Home Goods because I just want to take a peek. You guys know I'm very disturbed by Home Goods and TJ Maxx and Marshalls lately because the stuff isn't really that good. But it's early. Nobody's here. So I'm going to pop in and see if there's anything. So let's go shopping. So this table is so cute. I definitely don't need another table, but what's the price? No price. Guess it's free. The clearance aisle shocks me. Look at this. Not 99 cents off, that's it. A mess. Monty, I just got home and I found her on the couch. What are you doing on the couch? At least you're on the ottoman part of the couch, because you're not supposed to be on the couch. But you're so pretty. Her ear infection is doing much better. She's got her meds. Shall we do a little Marshall's haul? Yeah. And of course Storm is here, but actually Storm was with me on my errands this morning. He was in the back of the car. You're a good boy. Okay, but first we need a face roll. Ice face roll because I didn't, and I feel a little puffy. I've been sleeping on this side, and I'm realizing I'm starting to get this dent when I wake up, and my mom has it, but hers isn't permanent, but it's definitely more visible through the day. So I just started sleeping on that side, and I don't know why. I'm going in with both. So it's something I'm trying to kick. I'm trying to sleep on my back. I linked this ice roller in the past. I'm gonna link this one as well. This is the stainless steel one. So allegedly stainless steel is better than this, but I wash this one occasionally. Both feel really nice. This one's squeaking right now. It's so good at depuffing. It just feels really nice in the morning or even on like a really hot day. Like today's gonna be kind of warm. And I just go like that. Sometimes I'll even like over the eyes a little bit. Kind of push out. If it doesn't do anything, it feels good. And that's worth it for me. Let's get to the Marshalls haul, shall we? So I've been looking for a pot for our big tree that I got yesterday. I'll show you that in a second. I also have been super obsessed with this style. I believe it's like an Asian inspired. The original artwork of this style is so beautiful. The blue and the white is very classic. It's done in a lot of East Coast homes where I grew up outside of Boston. And I thought this was really cool as a decoration or like as a vase maybe. And I'll just put this in a drawer, but this was really cool. All right, well, I guess it's gonna be a vase. I can fix this, it's fine. Dang you! If there's one thing to know about me, it's to know that I'm very clumsy. I can't do two things at once. I can't film and show you guys these things. All right, well, I guess I have a new flower vase without a top. All right, and then I got this one. This is beautiful. This was $39, but I did have a $50 gift card, so I think total I spent $250 on everything plus the $50 off, so $200. Not that bad. This is beautiful, right? I like the bird. I love all the details. This is another reproduction, of course, but it's cute. I got some books. I found this set, and I know Zane Grey. Zane Grey is an author, but this was $16.99. They're vintage books. I'm shocked that they actually sold these, but I was missing a yellow book for my mantle because my mantle has all the colors of the rainbow, and categorized in the books, and then there's a red one as well. And then I found this really beautiful plate. This was made in Italy. I thought this was gorgeous for like if I serve spaghetti or I don't know, chicken kebabs or something, or even just like decorative, you know, when we're outside, maybe a little crostini, a little bruschetta. My favorite thing, I love coffee table books. I love big coffee table books. I have many, many, many. But this one really popped out to me. I didn't see a lot that I liked. Carlos Moda. Beige is not a color. This is a design book. I love home design books. Look how beautiful that landing page is. Look, that's like me. Look, the dahlias, the blue. Carlos Moda is a creative consultant with extensive experience in styling, interior design, product design, and advertisement campaign. Formerly international style editor for AD and editor-at-large Elle Decor, he has styled and produced feature stories for AD, Elle Decor, Interior Design, Vanity Fair, Cosmo, Vogue, T Magazine, New York Magazine, Travel and Leisure, among others. Okay, so he's an icon. How dreamy. Oh, I just love home design. Like, hello? I just get a lot of inspo from these designers, especially this. Look at this. I know it looks busy, but it's so stunning. That's my style. I just want it to feel like something special, like a movie, you know? There's nothing wrong with beige, but I've never liked beige. Even my childhood bedroom was like a bright blue that I painted myself. And then the big planter that I got was this. Made in Mexico. I wanted to start incorporating Spanish tiles in my house because when we do the kitchen makeover, I want to do Spanish tiles on the backsplash. So I thought this was a nice way to incorporate some color on the ground with the plant, and I needed a planter for this tree, which I'll show you right now. So this is the tree. It is a plum aurelia. I wanted to do something different. Also, look how gorgeous it looks. It looks really good. The little hint of olive green pulls from the walls, and there's not a lot of color in this corner, and I think it's really good for now. I'm gonna dress it up. I'm not gonna plant it in there. I'm just gonna like let it rest in there, but this looks fake, but it's not. It's beautiful. I'm kind of just sick of like all the trends of palms and black olive. This is a plum aurelia. It comes in a lot of different varieties, a lot of different sizes. This is obviously more mature. This is like 7 feet tall. And I really like it. It doesn't need a ton of water. It likes to stay on more like on the dry side, which is great for me, like if I'm ever traveling. This is another variety of an aurelia that I have here by the fireplace. Again, it just looks a little different. I trimmed it quite a bit because I wanted to give it more of like that sparse look, that's a trend right now. And if I don't like it, it can just grow back. But it looks really good for now. I'm gonna dress this up and I'll show you what it looks like after. Hey sleepies. They were out laying in the sun. So I styled that little pot right there. The guy at the landscaping place at the garden center said I didn't need to repot it for a while because it's really happy. So I just put a bunch of crushed brown paper that I had from a package just so it doesn't wiggle around, and water it once a week. But I really like it. It looks good. And then on the mantle, as you can see, I took some books out, placed this guy here in like the blue section, move the birds around, pop that guy there, that one there. Looks nice. Coffee table, this is how I styled the book. I just open it up to a cool page. I mean, this entire book is amazing. And I have my beautiful flowers here, which are real, my Maryland book, Hollywood book, my candle. This is Midnight Moss and Vetiver by Nest. I'll keep this link down below. This is like the scent of my home. And then this one as well. It's like a smoky fireplace kind of scent. So these two together are really nice. And then simply over here, I placed this on these books. It looks really nice. I don't know what I'll put in here. Maybe dog treats, honestly. So I have a therapy session coming up. You guys know I've been in therapy for a long time, but specifically over the past 3 years with my breakup and COVID and whatnot. But after that, I'm gonna go in the garden. I'm gonna show you guys a little sneak peek on the outdoor makeover. I'm planting some honeysuckles in some pots because the shrubs that I put out there initially died. And I don't know if it was because of the soil that I used, because the soil had some like mulch wood in it that was used for another project in my vegetable garden. I don't know if they were just like shook or if it's because I forgot to water them for 5 days, but
Who knows? It has a return policy, so I'm gonna return those at Home Depot, and I got some really pretty honeysuckle vibes, which are about to bloom, and they smell so good. But I wanted to mention, I'm not gonna apologize, but I'm really unhappy with how the living room makeover video turned out. Not because of the way it was edited or anything, nothing like that. It was just like me. Like, I felt like it was all rushed. I had been promising it in June, and I wanted it to come out in June, and also I was working with a brand and they needed the video to come out sooner than I wanted to because I wanted to push it to July. I'm still waiting for my curtains, and I feel like it just wasn't the full Mr. Preda experience. However, I am, you know, with therapy, one of the things I'm trying to do is let go of being a perfectionist. I used to call it OCD, but it's not OCD, obviously. It's just that's like a term I used to use, but it's perfectionism. Like being able to let go and not have everything be at this standard, because my normal standard is unattainable. It's just like how I was raised. I like to do things 120%, and I like things to be perfect the way I saw it in my head before, but sometimes things don't turn out perfectly, and that's life, and that's okay. And the beauty of it and the strength in it is by being able to relinquish that control to the mind and being able, like, this is the best I could do right now with the time allotted and given the circumstances of things that I cannot control, like shipping. I had a videographer that was supposed to video everything like to like Elle decor standards, but that's okay. I did it myself. But also the day that I was filming, I filmed the entire room perfectly. I took 2 hours. I filmed. It was beautiful. I had all the clips and the montages and everything. I popped the SD card into my computer. All the footage was gone. I was miserable. So I didn't have the time to refilm it the way I wanted to again. And that's never happened to me before. I hope you guys know. I'm trying to stop from apologizing because I shouldn't have to apologize, but I want you guys to know that I will be re-releasing that video in the future when the curtains come in and I can have it professionally filmed by my guy that I normally work with for like holiday decor stuff. But yeah, I worked really hard on it. Please go show it some love, like it, leave a comment. For some reason, it was a late upload too. I uploaded around 5 p.m. and I feel like it didn't go out to sub boxes. But again, this is me just dealing with my demons and my inner saboteur. Not everything's gonna like have 100,000 views, but you know, comparison is the thief of joy, and I'm trying to not compare myself to other peers or other people in the home space, because I know my work is out of this world and it's beautiful, and the comments reflect that. But yeah, that's where my head's at right now. Let's go into the garden and let's plant some honeysuckles. All right, I'm in the front garden now, and I bought 4 of these beautiful honeysuckle vines. The honeysuckles do really well in pots, and as you can see, they're about to bloom. And this is what I got earlier. I got these about a few weeks ago, and they just did not do well. However, I think I may have killed them, but they're from Home Depot. I don't feel bad, so I'm going to return them. I got 4 of these. I thought it was the soil, but I remembered that I didn't even plant this one in this thing, so they all died. Shaky. So I'm going to plant these vines in here. I got some great soil. I have this all-purpose planting mix by Dr. Earth and some compost and some fertilizer. So let's get to planting. Take your plant out of the carton, container, whatever. Scrunch up the roots a little bit like this to activate the growth. Just place her in. Seems like a good height. I'm just gonna fill around and compact with the soil. These turned out so pretty. This is what they're gonna look like. They're so fragrant. Full/partial sun attracts hummingbirds. Exceptional fragrance. I'm gonna go return those other ones that died. Oh, look, they're already blooming there. How pretty. And hopefully I can start tying them up to the top. I'm not giving you guys any more of a preview, but so good. Climbing all up there. I'm actually going to shoot a collab right now, and then I'm having dinner with the boys, but I love you so much. Make sure to like this video, make sure to leave a comment, make sure you're subscribed, and make sure to leave things better than how you found them. I love you so much. Bye.